Millsap. Cannot hit. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now here's Wall. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers. Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And Clark, they've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, I think so. Too cool. I mean, just not forceful enough, not alert or aggressive enough. Sometimes trying to do too much on basketball.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
The East making a switch. LeBron is checked in for Andre Drummond. Wash comes in for Paul Millsap. Wayne Wade's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for John Wall. George is checked in for the East.
Into the lineup for the East All-Stars, Paul George.
Leonard with the steal. Bryant. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Bryant. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin. Everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
And, guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
West All-Stars.
That's the risky run by staying out there as he picks up his third.
The East All-Stars have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
Isaiah Thomas.
That free throw good from
At
Thomas.
the line for 2.
He's off on the second. And the West All-Stars with possession. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line.
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's where you need to pull that off.
And you do. You have to have both ends of that play, and they were fantastic on that one.
Got a piece of it. Bryant dishes to Westbrook. Passes it to Leonard. Outside for Kobe. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Westbrook passes to Kobe. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out. And they've done a great job of just keeping the pressure up on the scoreboard.
And that's why they're starting to pull away. I mean, not becoming conservative at all, just adding to the lead. I love seeing a team do that.
Wade drives in, and Durant sends it back. The shot is off. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. It's the West All-Stars running away with this one. We'll see you after halftime for the begin.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. We've been watching a pretty lopsided game through the first half, that's for sure. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined again by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 20 points, 5 assists, and also 3 steals. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
Well, how about that ball move? That was a true definition of team basketball. All 5 guys moving, all guys rotating, everyone touching the ball, a bunch of assists, tons of easy baskets. It gives everyone on the floor confidence when you're playing like that.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
The first thing to say is, what's up with the turnovers? Jeez. You can live with some missed shots and stuff like that, but you can't keep turning the ball over. It's crushing for a team. It just saps all your confidence when you play a half like that, Ernie. Ugh.
And that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to get started. Back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. We're going to sit right here and wait for the end of the game and talk at you again.
All right, fans, let's get up and get loud for your
And we welcome you back to more
All-Stars
NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight.
How about Steph Curry in this one? He has 20 points, and he has been the definition of a thief with all those steals.
And Clark, defensively, he has played this game just so intelligent. I mean, he hasn't let them get away with any loose passes or sloppy ball handling.
Here's Lowry. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. They've got Bryant. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Durant. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Westbrook in a two-guard. That's Steve Kerr's five as we get into the second half.
East ball.
The East All-Stars on offense. To the paint. The second chance effort. The shot by Anthony, no good.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
It's LeBron with the drive. And again, LeBron missing.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight.
Kobe Bryant.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in him, and he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about my knees, my man. He looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
And now running up the court, Leonard pushing it up. The shot's good from Westbrook.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And, Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant. Well, I'll tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Curry kicks to Leonard. Inside, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds. East ball.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Drummond's checked in. And here are the East All-Stars now. They're scoreless since the first half. George dishes to Lowry. Down low to halt the run. Bryant with the rebound.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And Lowry gets double-teamed. Wade kicks to George. Tipped away. And here they come. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Anthony, and that misses badly. Air ball.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him. And it's all one-way traffic tonight, boy. They have been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But, again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business here.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it goes out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Last touch by Wade.
Remains West All-Stars ball.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. Paul Millsap is checked in for George. DeRozan comes in for Dwayne Wade.
DeMar DeRozan.
And John Wall subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Curry's shot is good.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Anthony with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Drummond sets the screen for Wall. Durant with the steal. And he finishes the break with the layup.
Pedal to the metal right now, really pushing.
And 3 of their last 5 makes here coming in transition.
Durant's gotten everything to fall, shooting 6 for 6 tonight. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Chris Bosh is checked in for Anthony. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. The offensive rebound. Durant for 3. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
To the middle. Westbrook with the steal. Oh, and here comes Curry all alone. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. And that's now 30 points for Steph Curry.
Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Clearly, they've been outclassed in the paint, really at both ends of the floor.
Right side Millsap. They get it back. That's tipped. Westbrook with the steal. Fast break. Here we go. It's tipped. Kobe, the pass to Leonard. Trying to find Durant. He's got it now. And stolen by Drummond. DeRozan dishes the Wall. And it's Bosh at the elbow. And that misses everything.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Knocked away. It's stolen by DeRozan. And 1:01 left in the third. To the inside. Looking to end the drought. And it's Drummond missing. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
And Wall kicks to DeRozan. Ball's knocked loose. Westbrook with the steal. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. And that one's good. Westbrook.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Wall draws the double. Bosh kicks to DeRozan. 17 seconds left here in the third quarter. Back to Bosh, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Curry against Thomas. And here is Curry. 1 second left, and the jumper is on the mark. Curry's got 14 points here in the second half. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's the West All-Stars opening up a huge gap. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. Welcome back as we get ready to start the 4th quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. And the West All-Stars have possession. On the floor for the East All-Stars, starting the fourth. Chris Bosh is out there with LeBron James.